Hello and welcome to the MacMo's Daily Vlog. Just Steve and Gary here today. And, oh, you're wearing your Bluetooth headset.
I am.
And look all geeky and cool, huh?
I'm all geeky and cool. Anyway, so...
Speaking of Bluetooth headsets that could be used with the iPhone.
Really?
Yes, new iPhones and iPod Touches today.
Wow, and Bluetooth
Well,
compatible.
I don't think the iPod Touch is Bluetooth compatible at all.
At all.
But I do know that the iPhone, of course, is and probably would work with that headset. But no, it's basically an upgrade in sizes. So we have now a 16 gig iPhone, same actual physical size.
So are they in fact calling this the second generation iPhone yet?
No, just bumped up in size. So, and the only change appears to be this. So it's 16 gig iPhone, 32 gig iPod Touch. All the existing ones are still there, so you can still get the 8 gig iPhone, and it's the same price. It's $400. That's $500 for the 32 gig, and then for the 16 gig, and then the iPod Touch, the new one, is $500, and then it goes $400 and then $300 because there's an iPod Touch apparently.
So basically, what we can infer is that flash memory just got half as small because they were able to.
Well, no, they probably had the space. Because it doesn't take up much space.
But they were just holding out on us?
Well, it costs.
Oh.
So
flash memory got half as expensive.
No, because they upped the cost.
Oh.
They just.
So they were holding out on us.
But actually,
they could have done this all along.
No, the most interesting thing, maybe there's availability issues. Could have been availability. They could have said, well, we only have half as many iPhones and now they're like, oh, well, okay, we got plenty of memory now. We can start.
I see.
Putting up. So
there we go.
Now the deal with with this though is that I feel that they wouldn't have done this if it wasn't going to be a long time before a iPhone 2. An iPhone 2, I simply referring to a 3G one. That's what they have talked about a lot. Is in 2008 there'll be a 3G iPhone, right? So it'll just be instead of the Edge chip, it'll be a 3G chip, and it'll
now
have
who's
faster.
talked about this? Just the people that want one?
The CEO of AT&T has mentioned it in his speech that in 2008 we'll see it.
I see.
And there's been various other sources and things like that, and Apple has not denied it.
So that'll probably be the end of the year then, is what you're thinking.
I'm thinking.
They just made this update now.
I don't think they would have done this update now if within a few months of a full, like a different chipset.
Sorry, all you that bought the old one.
So on my iPhone, I'm not, I don't max out the 8 gigs. Now, I also have an iPod that's got about 30 gigs worth of music on it.
Yeah.
But I'm more selective of what I put on my iPhone. I put on all recent podcasts, and it keeps the most recent episode or two. And then I basically have about 12, 16 of my favorite albums and most recently purchased albums on it. So
8 gigs seems to be enough of an MP3 player on your phone.
Yep. Oh yeah, certainly. I have plenty of good stuff to listen to. Like all the recent, you consider like driving around in your car before. You have the 6 CD changer, which is really popular. Right. So it's 6 CDs. I mean, this is way more than 6 CDs.
Way more.
Or if, like on my old car, I just had 1 CD in the front, and I had a little case that had a bunch of CDs in it. I maybe had like 20 CDs in it. Any more than that, it got kind of unwieldy. You'd have to like pull over and be like, let me browse through my music collection. But it's about like 20, you can go through and say, oh, it's this one I want.
Well, plus they have that thing that goes on your visor.
And that
if you want to melt your CDs,
that
holds like 12.
That's true. Yeah, so the iPhone could hold more than the normal amount of car driving type of stuff.
I'm looking forward to my next phone being an MP3 player because I got this. Then I can.
But it's mono.
So. Who cares?
Any true music fan would rather have their ears cut off than listen in mono.
I'm not a true music fan. No, because then I could listen to it all the time, and
only half your brain would be enjoying
a phone is the only thing I can think of to be an MP3 player.
What if it's the wrong half of your brain?
Yeah, but
my
other half of the brain is listening to you. I'm listening to music right now.
Well, you got to make sure it's in the right ear then, the one that appreciates music, not the other one.
I have 2 tin ears. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, because an MP3 player doesn't work with a Bluetooth headset like this one.
Some of them may. I'm sure there's some Bluetooth MP3 players.
Well, that's
Positive
my
there are some.
quest
Not
to find one
iPods, but
that isn't a phone.
the iPhone will, and I forget if it's a hack or not, but it's mono. So
Well, that's fun.
Anyway, check them out.
All
They're
right.
available today. They're available now apparently at
Go
Apple
buy
stores
one.
and online. So
Let us know what you think.
Yeah, let us know.